Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Last Page podcast. We are your hosts, Mariana and Nikki. Oh my God.
If you're
Okay,
watching
putting
on
her to sleep.
YouTube, you know that I already started off with a yawn. First yawn of 2026.
I'm
Oh,
boring
guys.
her, and it's literally been 1 minute.
No, you're not. I'm like so overjoyed to be here that my body doesn't know how to react. I'll take a drink of my
I
tea.
know.
I don't have a matcha
It's
today. I
kind
have
of
a hot
like
tea.
like your body shuts down when it's so excited. You know, when you go through like an
Yes,
adrenaline rush, and then you're like, I'm so tired. Like that's us every time we film.
because we're just thrilled to be here, guys. Wow, it's like our first real episode of 2026, and I feel like we haven't recorded in ages.
No, we haven't, and we miss you guys. We didn't post last week, obviously. We were just or the week before that. Wait, when did we? I
Yeah,
don't
we
even
didn't.
know what day it is.
We didn't. Oh, you know what? This is actually not our first episode of. This is the first
It's
episode we're
not.
recording in 2026 because we did just
Yeah.
post our 2025 year in review. So if you guys haven't seen that episode, go watch it because it's like a culmination of how we did in 2025, and this episode is going to be more of our goals for 2026. So a nice
Yeah,
little
I'm excited.
sister set of videos there.
It's like Evermore and Folklore, you know. But
Exactly.
we are also back to podcasting remotely.
We are.
The
You
good
made it
old
all the way
days.
back to Lundy. How do you feel?
I made it, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, everybody hates like I feel like airport nightmare stories are so annoying to listen to, but I will
No, I
make it
love
very
them.
quick. My flight was supposed to leave at 10:30,
Mm.
got pushed back to 12:30,
PM.
got pushed back to
Like
1
nighttime,
a.m.
nighttime. Oh
Yeah,
no.
sorry, nighttime. Yeah. And so I got to the airport and it was on Friday. And if you guys are in LA, like it was raining so hard on
Oh,
Friday. Do you remember?
yes.
And I had to drive there in the rain, which like I hate, Californians driving in the rain, whatever.
Yeah, we
But
can't do
I
that.
hate that. And then I ended up getting, I had upgraded my seat because it was literally like $100 difference between economy and premium economy when I was booking it.
Mm.
Anyway, so I got to sit in the lounge and I like timed it perfectly. I was like, I'm gonna leave at like I already had the delay and I was like, I'm gonna leave at 11:45 because we board at 12:30. Like perfect. Then we got pushed back another 30 minutes. So then I was doing laps and then I started stretching because I was like, I'm so tired. Like I sat in my seat and immediately my eyes closed and I was gone.
Oh
The
no.
world. I didn't even get any of the meals. They usually give you prosecco when you're on premium. I got none of it.
Oh, you mean on the plane you were asleep? Did you sleep the entire flight?
Yeah, I slept the entire flight.
That
It's
sends me into a
annoying.
blind rage when you say stuff like that. The fact that she could sleep on a
And
flight, you guys, I've been on many a long haul flight with this woman. She could just sleep the whole time. I'm awake and actually miserable. And then she'll wake up and be like, oh, that wasn't that bad. And I'm like,
but
okay.
that's why you don't fly red eye. Like I
Yeah.
prefer to fly. That's why I took like a 10 p.m. flight. I was originally supposed to get here at 4, and then because of the delays, I ended up getting here at like 7, and then I didn't get home till like 9:30 because we like stopped for food because it was so late, and then I ended up falling asleep immediately at 11 until the next day. Perfect.
Right. Yeah, no, I don't take a red eye because I know I won't sleep. So it's like, why be miserable? It's like I might as well just
Yeah.
be up, you know? I like to arrive
Yeah.
to my destination at night so that then once I'm so miserable and tired, then I can just go to bed and then I don't really have too bad of jet lag usually.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it just depends. And it was like now I'm just going with like the cheap options for the flights that I'm booking, and it's like it's so inconvenient.
Yeah, I know. Well, maybe this will be the year
Peace
that
and love.
we, get rich, as we always say. And so then we can fly
Well,
first class.
I would love that. The only time I've ever flown first class was an upgrade that I got, like going to Boston, which is like such a random flight, like LA to Boston. Nobody really,
Well,
it
that's
was like a
long. I
random
mean,
Tuesday at like 11 a.m. or something. It was random.
was it the reclined seats? Like the beds?
Yeah.
Delta One?
Sorry, no. It was just like a first class Delta.
Oh.
It was weird.
Well, let me tell
It
you about
wasn't the
Delta
recliner.
One. That is the best experience I've ever had in my life, except for the fact that I thought I was dying the entire time. That wasn't very fun. The reason that I
Yeah.
took it wasn't fun, but the experience, amazing. It was
I
like
don't
a
know
full bed.
how you've ever gone back.
No,
Oh, I
because it
know.
was so expensive. But guys, literally, one day we'll get there. Today is not that day.
Today's not the day, but today is the day that if you are watching on YouTube or Spotify, like my Christmas tree is still up. Like, don't freaking look at it. Like, don't look. Don't look.
Well, it's not a real. Is it a real
No, it's a fake one.
one? Oh, okay. Well, you guys could take it
Yeah.
down tonight after we record.
I'm
But you
gonna
didn't
take it
really
down
get
on
to
Saturday, I'll
enjoy
tell you.
it. Oh, okay. I was gonna say you didn't
We
get
did,
much
so we put
time.
it up early. Like early, early.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but don't look.
How was your New Year's Eve?
So chill. Like I feel like this holiday season was so like we stayed home, we didn't do anything crazy. Like there's always fireworks and I was home and we have 4 dogs, so like they kind of go crazy and I hate people who do fireworks on New Year's and 4th of
Mm.
July.
Mm.
But it was yeah, it was honestly so chill. Like I did my makeup, I got all done up and then we ate
Ooh.
tamales that my mom made and then we got into our PJs.
Oh, that sounds heavenly.
It was great. Okay, what one thing I will say is I hate capitalism. The fact that like every single year we used to watch the New Year's Eve ball drop,
Hmm.
and now everything is behind a paywall. Like
Is it?
every single thing. Yes. Dick Clark's Rockin' Eve, you have to pay for Hulu Plus or something. And it's like live TV on Hulu now. We used
Well, I
to
mean,
watch
you used
like
to have to pay for cable, so I guess it was still behind a paywall.
no, I didn't grow up with cable and we would watch it every single year
Oh, probably
on
because it was
it's like
on
a Spanish
the
channel.
main, like, channel 1 or channel 4 or something.
Yeah. And now every like we have like all we have every single thing, but we don't have the plus. So we have like Peacock, but we don't have Peacock
Mm.
Premium. We have Hulu, but like not plus.
And then you can't watch
And like all
live
that.
TV or
And you
whatever.
can't watch it. No, it was so
Oh.
dumb.
No, we were paying, I think, like $80 a month for YouTube TV because Ricky wanted to watch sports. And we're
Yeah.
like, what? This is so ridiculous. And then you don't even get all of the games. So it's like, how is this
No.
even fair?
And I think like certain networks have bought certain like NBA is only on like I don't know, I think Hulu now
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Well,
Or
and
NBC.
there's things that it's like you can't watch your local teams because it's like
Yeah,
people,
it's
you have to
weird.
pay extra for your local teams because people know that like you're likely to be watching. I don't know. It's stupid.
So
Whatever. Who
dumb.
cares about sports? But also like
Who
rude.
cares?
Uh,
Anyway, how was your New Year's though?
It was good. We went to a little house party, which is my preferred
Oh,
option of
look at you.
celebrating rather than going out because
Oh
everything
yeah.
is expensive and crowded. So I was happy that we didn't do that. It was funny though because we got there at maybe 9, like 8:45, 9. And I swear I've never had a longer 3 hours in my life going from 9 to midnight. And it was not even that we weren't having fun. Like we were playing games, hanging out, talking, whatever. And I kept looking at the clock and it was like only 20 minutes had gone by. I was like, God, I'm so old. I'm ready to go home and go to bed.
I know. I just feel like I'm also old and I'm like, I don't want to do anything. Like
I'm
I
just
don't.
not
And
a
I never
partier.
do, thankfully. Like usually we'll be at home.
Hmm.
But do not make me go outside.
No, never.
Also, it snowed today.
Did it
Yeah.
stick on the ground?
It stuck a little and now it's icy and slippery.
Oh,
But I think it's gonna snow. It's either gonna rain tomorrow, and so it's like annoying. But like it was so effing cold this morning, and all of a sudden I was in my room and we were working, and I was like, "Oh Ben, can you open the blinds?" Open it, and it was snowing.
well, I hate to say, here in sunny Southern California, I think we're finally done with the rain. And next week it is
I know.
supposed to be in the 70s. So
I know. My
feeling
mom told
excited
me.
about that. I think one
So
day it's going to be
annoying.
closer to 80. So I'm like, maybe I need to have a little beach day, little play hooky and go to the beach.
Perfect. Well, I'm in the snow. I literally had to wear my mittens, my big puffer jacket. I had to wear my leggings and sweatpants over it, and my hoodie under my jacket, and a beanie and my mittens to go to the gym.
That's crazy. Well, I will say, People We Meet on Vacation is about to be out, the movie. So
I
if you
know.
guys, whether you're in a
I
snowy
know.
climate and you need some sunshine, or you're in SoCal and you're like, wow, it feels like beach summer weather already, it's going to be time to watch People We Meet on Vacation. And I'm going to read the book so that we can react to it. And I'm very excited about it.
I'm excited because I read it and I liked it, and I'm rereading it, and I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this. And then the movie's gonna come out, and I love the actor, but I like just feel like I hate him.
Wait, who is it again?
Like this really fly guy. I don't even know his name.
Well, I will say,
I can look
guys,
it up.
also, the other thing I'd like to report back on is our January book club read is Atmosphere by Taylor Jenkins Reid. So make sure you read that and join our Fable group if you want to, join in on the fun of book club. I did finish it last night. Just get ready. And that's all I have to say to you all. If I look a little bit puffy and simply tired and also swollen and unwell, it's because I was scream sobbing. So just know that.
She texted me, "Hey, so tomorrow when we film the podcast, I might be a little bit puffy because I was crying all night." I'm
Oh,
like,
I have a
cool.
picture of my eyes when I was going to sleep. They were like little swollen cherry tomatoes. And
and also I feel like you do get swollen when you cry.
oh my God, I can never cry at night because I always wake up the next day looking so puffy and
Like
disgusting,
eyes
fully
puffy shut.
swollen shut. So I woke up this morning and I was like cracked my eyes open. I had to take a shower. I was like trying to get them down because I was crying so much from this dang book. Guys, it was so good.
I see that's the thing. It's like everyone keeps saying that, and like I did start reading it, and I told Nikki like I read the author's note. That got me right in my headstrings. I like was so upset. Like I haven't even read the effing book, so I'm nervous if it's like a good cry, like a sad cry, like a heartbreak cry, or like someone dies. Like oh my god,
There's a
it
lot
could
of
be so
crying
many
to be
things.
had.
I cry for everything. Also,
Yeah. No, it's a lot of things. And also I feel like when people tell me like, oh, you're gonna cry, it's gonna be a whole thing. I was kind of like, oh, maybe I won't cry that much. And I was tearing up here and there, throughout. There's lots of little pieces that had me going, but I wasn't expecting the snotty, blubbering, scream sobbing mess that I became. So just wanted to put that out there in case you guys have not read a book with us yet for book club. Let this be your sign that it needs to be your first one because it's very
much
good.
anticipated.
It's very good. Yes.
And
Excellent.
also, if you have read it, just listen to the ep and let us know if you agree with our takes.
Yeah, I
I
can't
feel
wait
like
to
a lot of
discuss.
people either have read it or it's been in their TBR, so this is perfect.
What a way to start the year.
I know. I can't believe we're here. We
I
made
know.
it. A whole
I've
year of the pod, by the way. Hello.
almost, yeah. In February, it's going to
I
be a
know.
whole year, which I can't even believe. We need to have a big bash.
I feel like what we did was like we recorded it and then it took us like a month to post it kind of thing. We're like, oh, we'll post February 1st.
Yeah, true. No, we did. I think we did. Post
Yeah,
beginning of
I think
February.
so. I'll double check.
Anyways, guys, if you've been around for that long, thank you. I'm about to yawn again.
Okay. What she means to say is thank you, even though apparently you put her to sleep.
I do. It's once again a symptom of the crying. I was up much too late. I wanted to go to bed early. I was up late and now my eyes hurt. And so I feel tired, even though
Well,
I'm awake in my mind.
even though I haven't started Atmosphere, I have started Two Twisted Crowns, which was the sequel to One Dark Window, which was our book club in October, I believe. And so far I'm loving it, you guys. Just wait to hear my
So
thoughts for the
good.
wrap up.
I can't wait to hear. I will say, not to brag, I'm off to like a really excellent start. If you guys missed our last video, like I said, someone here didn't meet their reading goal, and her name is probably Nikki. And that would be me. So
Her name rhymes with Ricky.
her name rhymes with Ricky, who also didn't meet his reading goal. But he's also off to a great start. I will say, I think he's finished one book already, which for him is a lot,
Okay.
because he finished his audiobook. And now he's reading the second book from The Will of the Many, and he's cooking through that. So he's doing good. I'm proud of him.
Can I just say, on one of our episodes, we did a Ricky reveal because he had
Cameo.
some thoughts.
hmm
And Cinnamon Sticks commented on Spotify and said, finance reveal instead of fiance.
Wait,
I do
haven't
that
seen
all
that.
the time.
That's so funny.
She commented, finance reveal. Ricky has such a good voice for the pod. Ha ha ha.
Dude, I was
I love her.
telling
She
him
always
that
comments.
he has such a radio voice.
He does.
That's funny.
He's a car salesman, you know?
Yeah. We need to get them on the boys on the pod for a real episode. I think that's going to have to be in the cards. He told me he really wants to do my makeup for a video. And I was like, oh my God, I've been begging him for that forever. And now he's acting like it's his idea. So maybe for YouTube, I'm going to do like a fiance does my
Boys.
makeup. And he's like, I honestly think I'd be pretty good. He thinks he's going to be good. And I'm like,
Has he been watching like
no.
James Charles? Should we be worried?
No, and it's funny because even when I do my makeup, sometimes I try and like narrate to him or tell him, and he's just like, yeah, okay, whatever. He's a man. He's
very
delusionally
competent.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But he goes, but I just want
Give
my
him a
whole
chance.
station set up. I think I could do a good job. So he wants me to set up all the makeup, have it all out.
No, he needs to know what's used for what.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to lay it all out, but I'm not telling him what goes to what. And he's going to have to see.
That's good.
But
That'll be fun.
I'm not giving him any of my expensive products because I don't trust him.
Yeah, that's true. Give him like something weird.
Yeah, some elf.
I know, 6 months till the wedding. Maybe he could do your wedding makeup.
Perfect. I have been, thinking of a wedding makeup artist. It's Ricky this whole time. Perfect. Maybe you can do my hair too.
Well, I will do your hair. So
Please.
you can count on me for that.
You do have a good slick
You
back, I will
can.
say, and that's kind of the vibe I'm going for. So
Oh, I do such a great slick back. Okay, if you need me,
Mhm.
I could do a practice round for your batch.
We'll see, but the problem is that you could slick back your hair, but my hair is like about, I have like 1/10 of the hair that you have on your head. So I think you'd be shocked if you tried to do anything with it.
I think that that's not true. And also, Nikki, everyone that I've talked to recently has been saying that your hair is so long.
No, yeah, honestly, guys, like, are we kidding? Even compared to the beginning
Long
of like
locks.
last year, this pod, like, she's growing.
Rapunzel who?
Rapunzel, who? Who knew that when you stopped
You
bleaching your hair, it would grow? It's crazy.
you also keep coming up on Ben's YouTube short with your beach like bleach blonde hair.
Oh, because so guys, I have this really cool app. This is for any content creators out there. It's called repurpose.io. It basically helps you reshare your TikToks onto your YouTube shorts for easy access.
Oh,
So I don't know what I did, but I accidentally like reset some of my settings to where it's reposting all of my backlogged book talk content. So all of my like
oh,
original early, and I was like, oh, well, I need to stop it. But I'm like, it's getting views. Like, why would I,
yeah,
whatever.
whatever.
But people keep being like,
Whatever.
why did you say July? Because it'll be like my July reading wrap up or whatever. And I'm like,
Yeah.
this is a video from 3 years ago, but okay. And I'm fully bleached blonde. It's
I know. I
crazy.
think that's the biggest tell is that like your hair is so different and
Yes.
short, obviously.
Yeah. Crazy.
Unlike my long locks.
We know you have long, beautiful locks. Didn't you just get a cut recently though, or did I make that up?
I got it cut in October, I think. But
Mm.
no. August. It's gross. Like it looks nice. Don't look too closely, guys. Like just like my Christmas tree, just don't look at it. Like I
Just
didn't do
no more
anything today. I
bangs.
had to put a bunch of oil because it was so poofy.
Ooh, I had to oil mine up big time.
Ugh.
I do need a
I hate
trim,
how
I
it
will
feels.
say. You
I just
hate it?
hate how it feels when it's too oily.
Really? I like it when it's
Yeah,
oily. Because
not
mine's
for
so
me.
frizzy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Anyway, guys, what is your hair texture like?
We haven't
Comment
recorded in
below.
forever. We're like, what are we gonna talk about? We like, mom, shut up. Okay, cool.
Guys, comment below. What is your hair texture like? How's your hair growth journey going? Let us know if you want. Maybe we could do an entire episode, like not even talking about books. We could talk about our favorite products and stuff. It'd be fun.
We can talk about our favorite products, and you guys can tell me because I was this close to ordering Nutrafol, but they don't have it in the UK. And I was like
Probably because
checking out.
it's
I did
like
my
bad
quiz, boo
stuff
boo
in it.
boo, and oh, it does.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I feel like they're more strict over there about what pills and stuff you take.
So that's what concerns me is when I try to order something and it's like it's not available here. I'm like, okay, that's weird. Anyway, I went to check out and then at the very end is when it said, okay, it's shipping from Maine or wherever. $37 for shipping. No.
What? Oh, you mean to get to the UK or no?
Yeah, to get to the UK.
Oh. Well, why don't you just ship it here and then get it when
Because
you're
I want
here?
it now, okay? Instant gratification.
Okay, don't get mad. Well, I did ask Chat because now she's my health consultant, as you guys know.
Yeah.
I asked her about what's going to get my hair to grow, and I gave her all my symptoms and all my, things, and she said that I need more protein, which apparently I
Is
also
that why
need.
you're eating two breakfasts?
Oh, guys, well, Mariana basically called me a big fat cow earlier before we started recording because I told her I like to eat a little breakfast before my workout in the morning and so that I don't pass out, and then a breakfast afterwards. And she goes, oh, so you're eating two breakfasts? And I was like, well, yeah, I am. Thanks. No,
I'm
just
just
kidding.
so confused. You're like, and then I'll eat my breakfast, and then I'll come back, and then I'll make breakfast. I was like, wait, but you already made it. You
Yeah.
already ate it?
But see, my thing is like, I would be okay with just the pre-breakfast, but then aren't you supposed to eat protein? So maybe I could do a pre-breakfast and then a protein shake. That could be good.
Yeah, probably.
With like some greens
I
or
mean,
something.
I think you just have to, if you feel like you're gonna pass out and you need to eat two breakfasts, like you definitely should.
Your breakfast is my breakfast.
Your breakfast is my breakfast. I love that.
I think we need to move on at this
Should we
point.
do our little jingle and share a fun little top secret?
Yes, let's do it. Okay, ready? Book rec
Book
of
rec
the
of the
week.
week.
Book rec of
Book
the
rec of the
week.
week. Doesn't work because there's kind of a lag
There's a
on our
lag.
phones.
Okay, well, anyway, it's book rec of the week. Everybody get excited.
Get excited, and I do have to really quickly, Nikki, take you off my tripod.
While she's working on the technical side, I will explain to you guys book rec of the week in case you didn't know. Every week, we read one listener book recommendation out loud on the pod and give you a shout out. So please, 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 as we're entering into 2026, we need more. So comment below wherever you're listening and give us a book recommendation. We want the book name, a little synopsis maybe, and a bit of why you like it. Like really sell it to us. And it could be anything. It could be any book. Yeah, there you go.
It could be literally anything. It could be like a graphic novel. Like, just let us know.
Mommy Milkers.
As
It
you
could
will
be.
see, we have a few different goals this year. So I think this recommendation comes from Brie.Fable on Instagram. And it is a long, juicy one. So just, stay with me. And also, this is kind of what we want. Like, we want to know why you like it so much.
Yeah, we want a
So
paragraph.
Brie recommended Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier, I believe. It had been on my TBR for a long time, and finally this October I read it and I was not disappointed. It's such a good book. I haven't felt that invested in a main character in a long time, and you don't even know her name. It had the perfect spooky vibe while also being in a seaside setting, which I love. After reading it, I researched more about Daphne du Maurier and what was going on in her life when she wrote it, and I could really see the author in her work. It was crazy how we imprint ourselves in our art, whether intentional or not. Love.
Well, I will say, Taylor Swift loves this book. And so if it's good enough for Taylor, it might be over my head, but it's going to be good enough for me as well. So the fact that Taylor is a reader of this book means it's probably complicated, but I'm ready to give it a try.
I'm ready. Like, I just want to be thoughtful. And like, we could dive into our goals, but like, I just want to be a thinker,
This is one of the classics, I believe. I think it's like the same
I don't know
era as
anything
like a
about
Jane
this.
Eyre.
Okay. Pride and Prejudice is on my list for
Yes.
literally
Oh
right
my God.
there
And
behind me.
Wuthering Heights, because that movie's going to be out.
Yeah,
Okay,
Nikki,
let's
why
see.
did you one up me with your reading goal for the year?
I changed it. Okay, Rebecca. Oh, Vanessa. Wait, hello? What is this book called again? Oh, Rebecca. Okay, wait.
Mhm.
I wrote Vanessa.
Okay.
Rebecca. I'm trying to see when this came out. 1938. Gothic novel. Okay, so then let's look up Jane Eyre. When did that come out? 1847. Okay, I'm a big fat liar. So this is
Just
not
slightly off.
Yeah, about 100 years later. Well, I have read Jane Eyre.
Rebecca rolled up on the afternoon train. It was
Oh
sunny.
no, that's Rebecca Harkness. Different Rebecca. I was gonna say.
I know.
Crazy. Okay, well, thank you so
Pricey.
much for the rec, Brie. I would like to give that one a try, to be honest.
I want to give everybody's book a try. Like everyone.
I love to read. I just
So
can't
how
wait to
many
read.
books do you think you'll read for next year? We could dive into our goals.
Yes, let's dive into our goals. So I know some of you know this already. I'll give you a little backstory. So my first real major reading goal was 2024, and I set my reading goal as 50 books, and I hit 48. Okay. So then last year I was like, let's up it, because I think we almost got to 50. So let's bump it to 60. And I did in fact read 47, one less than the previous year. So this year I decided
Which is crazy. Okay, we just say like you didn't even hit your goal the first time.
but I wanted to up it just to like really push myself, and apparently it didn't work. So we're going back to basics.
You pulled back.
Yeah, you know what? This is my wedding year. I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done in the first half of the year. Although I will say
On
I've
your
already
honeymoon.
completed 2 books, and it's only the 6th. So feeling pretty good.
I've completed 0.
Suck on that. No, 50. My goal is 50. So there you go.
Short and sweet. Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay.
What
My
about
goal is also 50 because but I will say, similar to this year, I probably will exceed my goal because we have a lot of flights. So I figured I'll either be sleeping or reading
I
or
was going to say,
listening on
you don't
flight.
really even read. You always say that. You're like, I'm going to read on this flight. I'm going to read so much. And then you never read.
Never. Like literally never. And also I don't want people like looking into my book. And
That's
I don't
when you
like
got
to
to
bring
read
my
things
book.
like
So
Daphne or what's her name?
Pride
Rebecca.
and Prejudice.
Vanessa.
Yeah. Like a closed door look. So 50. My goal is 50, but I think more than anything, like it's like I just want to read good books. Like no more Duke. Like sorry, no more Sawyer. Like none of
Maggie
those.
Gates.
Like
No
come
more
on,
Maggie
girl.
Gates.
So bad.
You need to, I think your only reading goal of the year should be allowing yourself to DNF a series. Like, just because you
So
read the
yeah,
first book, you don't need to read the next five.
so that's one of my goals, Nikki, if you look slightly lower in our doc.
Oh, learn to DNF. I see it right there.
Learn to DNF. So basically, we have a few sections and we'll kind of walk you guys through our goals in each, but just like our overall reading goal, I want to read 50 books, and Nikki, you said you want to read 50 books.
Yeah, so we'll
Bam.
see who really is the better reader. And it's going to be
We
you.
already know that, but
I
sure.
know, we already know that. Okay.
I will say though, if you looked at like the quality of my books, negative, negative A,
And
minus
I
A,
will
A
say,
minus.
and hopefully by the time you're listening to this, my YouTube video will be up so you can watch it. But I did a whole YouTube video ranking all the books that I read this year. And I will say, like, definitely more than half of them were very, very good. Like, I was very happy with all my reads this year.
I read stupid stuff, you guys. Like, you already know me.
Yeah.
Like, just give me something and I'll read it. But like, give me something good because then I will also read it.
Yeah.
So we have a few general goals, just like overall, who do I want to be in my reading journey this year? And I do want to be a person who learns to DNF a book because I am loyal to a fault, really. If I start reading, I will keep reading and I'll read it. And then Kindle Unlimited recommends me the next book, and I'm like, okay, here we go.
You're like, well, I guess
So
I have to continue.
just need to be more. I also need to not pick up stupid books to begin with.
I feel that.
Yeah. So
Okay.
learning to DNF is one of mine.
My first one on my general goals is to get down my physical TBR because, as you guys know, I have quite a lot of unread books on my shelf. And I do think I'm going to start the year by doing like a big clean out and an unhauling of books, maybe taking them to donate or to a little free library or something. Because there's a lot of books that realistically I'm just never going to read. And it's like, why do I need
Well,
that?
show me first and I'll get first dibs.
Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I'll do a little giveaway for friends and fam first.
Oh,
but
yeah.
or yeah, I guess I could do a giveaway and send them to you guys. But I just have a lot of books that I don't think I'm ever going to get to. Not necessarily for any reason. It's just, it doesn't interest me anymore or whatever.
Can you give us an example?
Well, okay. I hate to say all of my gigantic Colleen Hoover collection.
Oh, yeah, that's okay.
And I will say, I'm not doing that because you guys have bullied me out of it because I know everyone has strong feelings about Colleen Hoover that I've never subscribed to. But I don't know. I just don't feel really
We've
interested.
moved on.
Yeah, we've moved on. So I have so many, and I'm like, well, they're brand new. I want somebody to read them.
Yeah. Oh, that's such a waste. I like hate that though.
I know. So that's what I guess in partnership with this, I need to work on buying physical books and not doing that so much. So.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like that's a good one though. I have obviously not that many with me, but I have enough that I'm like, I should just read these before I buy more on my Kindle.
Yeah.
So I need to just do that as well.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry, that is also my second one. Read more physical books.
Right. Perfect. Well, we have the same goals then is what I'm hearing. What are some of the ones you have on your physical TBR?
So I have this really fun, it's like a big kahuna. It's called The Elopement, and it's like a Bridgerton-esque, like based in London in like the olden times. It like looks really cute, and I bought it because it looked cute, and it was like buy one get one, and it's hardcover too. Like hello.
Wait, you have to pause like during the summer or something. Take a book like that and go to like a castle in London and just like lay on the lawn and read. Like what a dream.
What a dream. I would be so hot, but I do need to get like a tan this summer. So yeah, I'll do that, I
spring.
guess,
Okay,
if I have to. Yeah, I'm ready for spring, I must say. Like it's literally just started winter. But that one's on my shelf. I have Bury Your Bones in a Midnight Soil still on my shelf. Like hello.
Yes.
And then I have here with me is The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride, which I bought at a thrift store and I want to read it so bad. I just haven't.
I know. I feel like I'm a big culprit of when I'm thrifting, I'll just kind of buy whatever book because it's cheap. But then it's like, am I actually going to read it? So I need to commit to reading the books that I actually buy.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to do that. I feel like everybody needs to do that. Read what you have at home, you guys.
No, literally. Well, I guess in that same vein, and part of why I kept my goal low at 50 instead of 60 this year is I really want to do quality over quantity. Because I feel like I actually really like having a number reading goal because it forces me to read, and it maybe forces me
Yeah.
to read more than I would have, but I know I could, But I noticed at the end of last year that I was really avoiding longer books because I'm like, oh, well, I need to just read short ones and get them done for my reading goal. But it's like,
Yeah.
well, there's so many longer like fantasy books and stuff that I want to read that I was avoiding. So this is the year that I do Crescent City 3. I've been putting this off for 2 years at this point. So, but
Don't you
it's
feel
so
like you need to
long.
read Crescent City 1 and 2?
What?
Don't you feel like you need to reread Crescent City 1 and 2 for 3?
Um, yes, because they were so confusing, but I'll probably watch like a really long in-depth recap video because that's what I did for Fourth Wing and it helped me a lot.
Oh, yeah.
If you
Okay,
find like a
okay.
20-minute in-depth recap and just like 2x speed that shit and then you can read it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So, and then same thing with like When the Moon Hatched. It's so long, but it's like I want to get to it, So, I think I'm
I
going quality
know.
over quantity this year, girls.
I agree. And also, like, if I feel like fantasy usually is like a book or two. So if you choose like a really good series, like I mean, you're the worst at sticking to series, but like you
Yeah.
could just read 3 series and it's like a good series that you really liked versus like stupid ones like mine.
Versus Cash and Wyatt and Brett and
Leave Cash alone.
Brad and anyway, I
I
will
can
say
give
those
you
book
their names
covers are
if you
cute.
want them. I know. It's actually funny because I had never seen any of it. I think the author is Jessica Peterson, sorry. And I had never seen any of her books at the stores, and I see Duke everywhere.
Yeah, I see it everywhere and it's cute.
Yeah. She redid the covers, I will say.
Well, she did a good job. Okay, what's your last one?
My last one is if I do buy a book, I want to go out to like an indie bookstore here in London
Mm,
or buy more secondhand. Because, like you said, like I feel like if I read a book on Kindle and I see it at a thrift shop, I wouldn't mind buying it again to have the physical copy.
yeah,
And then, like, because I am a rereader. And then if I get it on Kindle Unlimited, I have to send it back. So I think secondhand or more like indie, smaller bookshops
I like
here.
that.
And just go out to more bookshops. And I don't need to buy anything, but probably will. But if it's like a small one that I'm supporting, I don't mind.
Well, and I feel like the cool thing about indie bookstores is that they have always really good recommended sections where it's like
Yeah,
the people
I
who
love a
work
good
there
staff pick.
really love, yeah, it's like a staff pick and it's like they really love what they're doing, or it's like maybe they're having an author come speak that you could listen to and then get one of their
Yeah,
books. It's like a fun way to find new books.
yeah. Or like a themed bookstore. Like there's one kind of near
Mm.
me, that's like all like women, independent women authors, whatever. Yeah.
Love that.
So I like
Ooh.
that, I think.
Okay. Also, this is fully a side note, but I was meaning to ask you, were you the one who was talking to me about the book about women's health? That about like the
Yeah.
disparities. What is that called?
It's called Invisible Women.
Ah, yes.
Um,
Okay. I was looking for it the other day because I was telling somebody about it. And then that's the one that I thought. And I just wanted to make sure. Guys, I want to read that this year. We'll get to that later,
yeah, they
but
have it. It's called Invisible Women: Exposing Data Biases in a World Designed for Men by Caroline Criado Perez.
that would send me into a rage though. So I probably shouldn't read that
Honestly, I know.
whilst in my luteal phase.
Definitely not.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, well, that love. Um, okay, my last one is that I want to read or audiobook every day. Even if it's just a couple pages, because I feel like sometimes I think I get into a slump when I let too many days go by without being in a book.
Yeah.
So I think I really want to at least touch some type of reading every day, and that way I'm moving and grooving.
Yeah. It's like a daily habit. Just like add it
Yeah.
to your routine.
Yes. And I think I'm going to get one of those vibration plates that I was talking about on Instagram because everybody's all into them. So then maybe I can just like stand on my vibration plate for 10 minutes in the morning with an audiobook and a green juice and then be getting fit and getting smart at the same time. Maybe that'll be my nonfiction part
It
of the
doesn't
day.
make you fit, but yes.
Well, right. It'll help me poop is what it's going to do.
Yeah, and I guess you do need that.
I do
So
need that. I do need that.
they have them free at the gym, you guys. Like I don't know why everyone's buying them at home. You can literally
No,
go to your gym.
I will say we have one in my apartment gym, but I'm hoping that this is not how the at-home vibration plates are because that thing made me, I could feel it in like my every ounce of my brain. I stood on it for
That's how they are.
No. It was
Yes.
terrifying. Well, I'm going to be
I
sending you
guess
back.
if it's well, because those are bigger, right? Like they're like the machine where you can like hold on and stuff.
Yeah.
The ones at your gym.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think maybe there's more surface area versus like the small ones. It's like you just put your feet on it.
It was whatever it was terrifying. I stood on it for 5 seconds. I turned it on and immediately said, I gotta go. Because it was so
Yeah.
weird. So I'm hoping that it's not one of those situations, but maybe it will be.
It might at least, I mean, at least you can return it if you like absolutely hate it.
Yeah.
Definitely it feels like your brain is being like shaken and not stirred in your brain, in your
And I
head.
hate that.
I know. I know. I actually it's called Plate Fit. They have one in Venice and
Mm.
it's those machines. It's like a vibrating machine and you do like a sculpt class and like a dynamic workout on it. And
Oh,
I've done like a few when I used to live uh like in Playa and literally it was like you would be so sore, but you would also be kind of like disoriented.
ooh, I don't know if I'd like that. I've seen that people do
Yeah, I think
planks
it's
on them for like good core work.
well, because that would help your like lymph nodes under your armpits as well.
Ooh, I've also heard it's
Yeah.
really good for anxiety because if you're having an anxiety attack, you can get on one of those and it helps you regulate.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is that
we'll see.
real?
No, that's
That's
what people
science,
said.
unbiased science
I
for
don't know
men and
about
women.
unbiased science, but everybody's like, I love mine. And I'm like, okay, I'm very easily convinced.
Yeah, you
Capitalism.
are. Let me know how you like it, and when I go to your house, I'll use it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm excited about it. We'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to get one for free. So if anybody wants to send me one, you let me know. Maybe by the time we post this, I'll have one. Keep updated and
Honestly, I feel like you
I'll keep
probably
you
will.
posted. Uh-oh.
I will. I feel like though that over Christmas break, like I saw a lot of on my Instagram. It was like people were home, so they were just doing like day get ready with me's or whatever, and it was
Yeah.
like in every single like like influencer post was like,
Yes.
and you start off the morning with the little shake.
No, it's so annoying. It's genuinely and it's annoying because every bitch I know is posting with their and it's them on the shake plate with the red
With the
light
mask.
mask, which I also have, and then also drinking like some type of green tea or like some type of like detox
Yeah.
tea or something. And I'm like, am I the
And why do
problem?
I see everyone like obviously it's like you first thing in the morning you wake up and like I don't know if this is common or not, but like if you don't sleep with the bra, like I see influencers like holding like literally holding their boobs in
That's
the
so
little shake.
funny. No, I fully sleep naked, so I'd be interested to film that. People are like, whoa. I'm like fully blurred out.
Yeah, bleep it out. Cut that out
Mhm.
because Nikki does sleep naked no matter who is sleeping by her side, unfortunately.
Look, I try and keep a shirt on when you're there, but sometimes if it's too hot, it's coming off.
You do run hot though. That's what's so funny.
I like do, but I don't. Well,
Well, I've been sleeping
cut
with my electric blanket on.
flashback to me last night sobbing after Atmosphere and having to strip all my clothes off because I was so overwhelmed.
If you had your anxiety vibration plate, you could have just gotten on that.
Imagine crying on that. Also, it was so funny. Wait, side
It's
note.
kind of like when you cry in front of a mirror.
No, I was literally just gonna say. Yesterday, I was sitting in bed sobbing, right? And Ricky's like, "What do you need from me?" And I'm like, "I just need you to sit here." And he was like, I wasn't talking to him.
I'm gaming.
So basically, he was just like watching me cry. And eventually, he's like, "I'm not gonna like. What do you like? I'm not gonna just sit here and watch you cry because I wasn't talking to him." And so then I was like laughing because I was so upset. And he goes, you look kind of messed up. Like he's like, and I was like, I feel messed up. And then I get up to go walk over to the bathroom and I stop and I look at myself in the mirror and he goes, are you watching yourself cry in the mirror right now? And I was like, yes, it's like that little girl who with the elf on the shelf whose mom had the bones, the chicken bones, and she goes, ah, and she's crying in front of the mirror. Ah, good times.
That's you.
That was literally me.
I've done that before, but you're pretty good. Like whenever I cry, I don't really I cry kind of often. I don't take photos of myself. Like you're good at taking photos of yourself when you're
Well, I
crying.
do it because I want the book reaction photo. So I can remember which
Yeah.
books I like really cried at. So, you know, that's me.
Yeah, you do it for the bit.
But I'm an ugly crier though. That's the problem. Especially now that I'm toxed up with Botox. Oh my God.
Yeah, but you don't have Botox on your mouth.
No, but it's on my forehead, which makes it even uglier. Because then it's like the rest of my
Really?
face is like this, but my forehead is frozen.
Oh yeah, damn, that looks fresh.
No, I got it a month ago maybe,
Oh,
and I was like this, and my forehead doesn't move. It's so bad. It's so bad.
that's crazy. I forget that you got Botox. Good for you.
Oh my God, I
I know
love
you
it.
wanted it for so long. I
I
know.
live, laugh, love everything about my Botox, guys.
I don't remember you before Botox with
Oh, it was
with no smooth forehead. I know.
terrifying. Well, once somebody
I don't know about
called me
terrifying, drama queen.
those like Spock guys from Star Trek, not Spock, but the guy with the Wi-Fi forehead on TikTok, then I was
Oh
really
yeah,
like,
yeah,
okay,
yeah, yeah,
this is my last straw.
yeah. You're like, oh.
I'll insert photos of what I mean. So,
Yeah, and by that she means she will never insert a photo because whenever we say we'll add a photo,
yeah,
we
you're
never
right. You're right.
do.
No, I definitely need to show people the Spock forehead or whatever it is. But anyways, okay, sorry. That little diversion. Back to you,
Yeah,
Mariana.
that was a little tangent.
What next?
I think that was it. That was all. That was the episode's over, you guys. No, just kidding.
Those are the main goals.
Another category of ours was just, I guess, going off of one of the comments that I made for the Goodreads 2025 awards, which was the
Ooh.
lack of diverse authors being represented in the winners of the categories. I would say maybe some of the nominees were of diverse backgrounds, but a lot of the winners were not. And so Nikki and I both agreed like it's kind of on us to read more books and talk about them more. So that is one of my goals, just to read more diverse authors across the board and just talk about them more and maybe find a way to like give them more of a platform because I feel like whether you talk about them on TikTok or podcast or on Instagram, it's like the algorithm will pick up on it if enough people are
Mm-hmm.
talking about it. So
Well,
just
that's what
one
was
of those.
it was crazy about the Goodreads thing because my first reaction was like, oh, well, like, who are we going to blame for this? Like, whatever. And then I'm like, well, these are fan voted awards and like
Like literally
fan
us.
nominated. So I'm like, it is the collective reader population that is having an issue with this, which is very true. And
Yeah.
you see it across all different types of industries or whatever. So yes, a variety of diverse authors would be good.
Yeah. So I have a few picks on my list and I can just quickly rapid fire go through them. So one of mine is A Witch's Guide to Magical Innkeeping. I feel like I do see this everywhere and I feel like some people talk about it, but I want to read it. Like I just feel like it's so good. It's sorry, did I already say the title? Witch's
No,
Guide to Magical Innkeeping.
is this a sequel of A Secret Society of
Yeah.
Irregular Witches?
Oh,
Or I wonder if it's a
I don't
second
know.
because it's the same author. I think this might be the
So,
second one.
okay. Well, maybe I will read all of them.
But maybe it's an interconnected standalone because I don't recognize that character, but one of her books is A Very Secret Society of Irregular Witches, which I have read and it was really cute.
Yeah, so I want to read that. I guess I will read both. I also want to read Legendborn by Tracy Dion, which Nikki, you
Same.
said that you have heard about it. Like literally people talk
A
about it.
lot of
So
people love
that's good.
this book.
But I didn't see it nominated. I'm like, maybe people talk about it, but they're not nominating it.
Well, this one's kind of
Um,
older, I think, but it's like a fantasy that people really love.
yeah, I want like I read romance. So like you read 7 Days in June. Is it
Oh,
that's what it is?
7 Days in June is so excellent, you guys.
So on my list is A Love Song for Ricky Wilde by Tia Williams, who wrote 7 Days in June.
And you still need to read 7 Days in June, right?
I
Oh
know,
my
you
God, it's
guys. I
so
just wanted to do a
good.
different one.
Yeah, but I would like to
And
read
then
more of her
also
books.
for my romance, section of my reads, it's a Mexican and Puerto Rican author. If you guys don't know, I'm literally Mexican. Hello, beautiful. The Luna Sisters series by Liana De La Rosa. So it's like a Bridgerton-esque series. Three sisters who flee to Victorian London to escape political turmoil in Mexico, sorry. So I want to read this. Like I saw the
That sounds
covers and I
good.
saw that she writes like a ton of romance, like Victorian era stuff. So I want to read more of her books and obviously more Mexican authors as well.
Love that. Okay, yes. I'm fully on board with this as well. One of the ones that I've been dying to read because I actually own the second one in this series, but it's Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. And
Yeah.
I feel like the other thing that I've heard and noticed about the topic of diverse authors is like there's like token diverse authors, where it's like
Hmm.
everybody knows Kennedy Ryan. And it's like I don't want to be only reading her books, but I put this in here
Yeah.
specifically because I've heard it's so amazing, and also
Yeah.
would like to branch out from that as well. But this one is like a romancy. I think it's like a tragic romance about like a marriage that's having issues, but I've heard it's very good.
I would say, and two, like once, like I was saying, like Legendborn people have talked about it not enough. Like with like I just want more of that on my Kindle because my Kindle knows me so well and they keep recommending the
Yes,
same effing authors. So I'm like, if I just add maybe books that are already recommended or some people are talking about, like maybe then it'll catch on.
that is so true. And then plus your algorithm gets to know it on like TikTok and stuff too. It's
Yeah.
like I want to follow more diverse book talk creators and they'll be recommending
Yeah.
more diverse authors and like yeah. Okay, second one is Tahera Mafi, who wrote Shatter Me, which I also have on my TBR for this year. She's Iranian American, and the series of hers that I'm very interested in is called This Woven Kingdom, which is another fantasy series. It's her like fully adult fantasy versus Shatter Me. I think it's like YA dystopian.
Mhm.
And then last one is How to End a Love Story by Yulin Kwong, who we actually, Mariana and I saw her speak on a panel one time, which was really cool. And that's just like a regular
I thought
rom-com
we
book.
also saw Tara.
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, that's actually right. We saw
Yeah.
Tara and Yulin on a panel for like a book
Yeah.
talk event. Both of them iconic queen divas
I know.
and very exciting. Yeah.
I know. And I just like I said, I just want my algorithm to like get me out of the ranch. Like just get me out,
Yeah.
but like not all the way. But like I'm sure that's the thing. It's like I love romance and I know that there are so many other authors besides like the everyday Emily Henry, like
Yes.
all of them. So like there's so much more. So I need to just make it a point to look for them and not just sit and get fed what the algorithm wants me to read.
Well, and also, I didn't put anything in this section for this, but it doesn't necessarily just need to be diverse in like background or race or
Ethnicity.
ethnicity, but
Yeah.
also like LGBTQ plus or disabled authors or anything like that. Because some of my favorite romance books have been like gay romances or sapphic
Yeah.
romances, you know, and it's like I want to continue that and read more of
Yeah.
those also because that community also needs more of a spotlight. So I'm just excited to
Yeah.
branch out this year and not be stuck with all
Me
these white
too.
girls. I'm sorry. Love us and all that, but like come on guys.
And it's I feel like to when you I mean, especially me, like I've read so many cowboy romances that like they are all kind of the same because
Yeah.
like that is that person's experience. Fair. So I'm like, maybe I want to read about someone else's experience
No,
and how
literally.
they're putting that into their work.
Because it becomes a bit surface level. And I feel like a lot of the books where people have more of an interesting background, like The Ministry of Time, for example,
Mhm.
it's like we have so much more to think and talk about with those type of books. And it's
Yeah.
like, I'm not saying that somebody who's white couldn't write a very in-depth, analytical, thought-provoking book, but it's just different. And I think
Yeah.
all of it is necessary when it comes to being a full, well-rounded reader.
Yeah, I
Um,
agree. And same with like reading obviously some of the books that we talked about, like the Invisible Women. Like that is just a different take and
yes.
just like science as a whole. Like that just the categories that we're diving into. I think we're trying to be better, you guys.
I know. I will say though, one thing that really warms my heart is the fact that we don't need to say like, oh, we're going to read more books from women. Because this is such a
Yeah.
female dominated industry now. I mean, at least when it comes to romance books and stuff, which is like primarily what we're interested in. It's so
Yeah.
cool that I probably read 10% books last year written by men. So it's like when we're diversifying, it's within the women's community, which I love to see, because like who wants to read a book written by a man? Not me.
Yeah.
So
Well,
very
I will
excited
read
that.
anything by TJ Klune, who wrote House on the Cerulean Sea,
But
and
TJ
it was an
Klune, I believe, is
LGBT.
gay. I was going to say, there you go. So
Yeah.
we love the girlies and the gays here. So if anyone has any recommendations,
And the
please let
theys.
us know. And the theys, absolutely. So yes, within this section and really this whole entire episode, guys, please comment your opinions. If you have any recommendations, I know we've been doing book rec of the week. If you have any like diverse authors that you want to add to that, people that you have on your TBRs for the year, let us know. Just wanted to remind you.
Yeah. always, literally always comment anything you're thinking as you're listening. You're like, oh wow, Mariana's hair looks so nice. Like, yes, like just let us know everything. We want to hear it.
Yeah, you're like Nikki's like so much funnier than Mariana. Like, comment and let us know.
Oh, Nikki keeps yawning. I can't listen to this podcast for another second.
Oh, let me drink my tea.
And that's the tea.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really cute mug, by the way.
Isn't it? It's a little handmade local artisan. It's called
Oh, well,
Coastline Pottery.
Speaking of a local artisan, that will be me starting this Saturday because I'm starting my 6-week pottery course.
I'm so jealous.
That could have been an update for me. I'm excited.
Well, next week you'll have to tell us how it goes because I'm thrilled to hear about it. I want to do pottery so bad.
Friends. I want to make freaking friends, you guys.
You have friends. You have me. What else do you need?
In London. Do you want to move here?
Yeah, actually. I would love that.
I was actually telling Ben this morning. I was like, we were walking to the gym or to the tube stop, and I was like, I do not think Nikki could ever live in London. Like,
no, I couldn't.
She like the weather today was like you would have probably wanted to like leave immediately.
No, I couldn't do it. I think even New York is a stretch, but the weather is worse. So,
yeah. I literally said that this morning. I was like, Nikki would leave like immediately.
That's so funny. Wow, so you were talking shit behind my back is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I was talking about
As
you too
always,
this morning.
It's a typical Tuesday morning.
Me waking up. I miss Mariana so much. She's my best friend. You're over there. Yeah, Nikki
Every Tuesday, Ben and I go through our list of friends and we rank them.
Right. And Ben, I'm at the top of Ben's list. Guys, I will say Ben is my #1 fan. He has his post notifications turned on for all of my posts. And so he'll tell Mariana when I post on YouTube, and I think it's so cute.
Literally. Or he'll like screenshot. Or I'll be working and Nikki's like, or Spotify is live now, YouTube is live. And he'll already have it up and on his phone watching it.
He's so cute.
Like, oh, it's very sweet. He supports us.
I love that.
Okay, next up is the different genres that we want to dive into for 2026. As you guys know, in our last video, romance was my top genre of the year, and nobody's surprised by that. So I just want to, again, I need to read more. I'm just scared. Like, I know I love love, but like, do I love thrillers? Like, I don't know.
I don't
Do I
know.
love Strange Sally Diamond?
You did love Strange Sally Diamond, so.
I did. So again, rapid fire. Historical fiction is one that I think will make me cry, sob my eyes out, but I think I just need to rip the Band-Aid off.
Yes.
I want to read The Nightingale, which everyone always talks about, and I have it, and I just know that everyone talks about it, so I just want to read it.
Heavy,
Okay, fine,
heavy one.
I also want to read a book called Junie by Aaron Crosby. Aaron Crosby Eckstein. Is that how you pronounce that?
Okay. Eckstein?
And we saw this at the bookstore the other day, Nikki, when we went to Barnes and Noble. So I'm excited for that. And I also want to read a book that is currently holding up my mic, which is The Heaven and Earth Grocery Store by James McBride. So both of these, like, I just need to read them because I really want to. And I just, again, I think it'll make me smarter.
Wait, that sounds interesting. You need to read that little blurb.
Which one? The Heaven and Earth?
Uh-huh.
It is a kind of an old book, by the way. I think this was on Obama's like 2024 like favorite book of the year. Heaven on Earth Grocery Store by James McBride is about a skeleton that is found in 1972, which prompts the story to kind of flash back to the 1930s to reveal the secrets of a community, particularly how residents band together to save a deaf boy from a state institution.
Whoa.
So
that sounds good.
Yeah, I think it's like I think it takes place in Harlem. If I'm not oh wait, sorry, no. Pottstown, Pennsylvania.
Huh.
Chicken Hill. Okay. Yeah. So it's just been on my list. This is it. Wait, this is what it looks like. You've probably seen it everywhere.
I have. Beautiful cover.
I know. So I think it'll be yeah, see, Obama's book of the year. So I'll do whatever that guy says.
Oh, miss him.
Miss him every day. Yeah, so those are 3 of the historical fiction books that I want to read and just kind of go back in time a little bit more. Everything that I read is pretty modern. And I definitely want to, the reason why I don't go into historical fiction is because so far, like, I'm kind of nervous that I'll take that at face value versus like I think I need to read it and then research what parts of the book like the author took from real historic events versus just like, you know, making it up kind of thing.
Yeah. I feel like that's another thing, like as a side note of a goal of mine this year is wanting to research a little bit more before and after I read certain books. Like with
Yeah.
Atmosphere, it's obviously all about space exploration and stuff, and I now after having read it want to research about like real missions and stuff because they
Hmm.
talk about some of the real missions and things like that, and I'm like, ooh, I need to, like, I wasn't around for all that when that happened, so it's like I want to know.
Hmm.
So yeah.
That's if you believe that they went up to space.
Oh yeah, do we believe the moon landing was fake? Who knows, guys? I'm a flat earther, so
Yeah, so am I. So
imagine we're gonna get
flat.
clipped and canceled. Yeah, whatever. I'm a flat earther. Cancel me or not. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I'm really
I
not.
think people would know that we're definitely not.
Yeah, they
But
definitely.
the moon, you know. Also, just so you know, you could go to the NASA headquarters. I think it's in LA somewhere.
What?
I think it's actually in Santa Clarita-ish. Yeah, I think so.
You can go there for a tour?
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to go.
Sorry, the Space Center.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, I want to go. I love space.
pretty sure.
Would you go to space if you could?
I love space. No,
I would never. I was getting anxiety just
I
reading
don't
about it.
think I would.
I couldn't.
I just see, I don't know what happens in the book, but like I
What?
like astronomy in the sense that like I thought the planets were so friggin' cool.
Yeah,
Like
me
I
too.
loved learning about the planets and like the ecosystems in each one and like how, you know, the moons, like everything. I don't know that I want to go see them up close.
No, I don't need to be. I don't need to be in there to be
Yeah.
excited.
I respect Jupiter, you know. Always go to Jupiter to get more
Stupider, am I
Jupiter.
right? Well, I love Uranus personally. Uranus.
Pluto, sadly
Uh,
demoted.
R.A.P. Okay. Do you want to do the rest of yours, or should we bounce back and forth?
Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry. I could just do the rest if you want. I also want to dive into more memoirs. We talked about
Ooh.
the Sherry Frankie, I believe her name.
Oh
Was it Sherry
yes, Ruby
Frankie?
Frankie's daughter.
Yeah. Yeah, Ruby Frankie's daughter. Her memoir came out last year and it won the Goodreads award.
And
So
someone told
this
us
year I just want to read a few more.
on one of our comments on Spotify. Wait, let me read this to you. Oh yeah, Callie on Spotify said, highly recommend listening to Sherry Frankie's book. She narrates it and it's such a powerful story done so well. So I think audiobooking memoirs is like a great way to do it.
Yeah, a lot of times they will read them. So two on my list for this year are um Many Many Lives of Mama Love by Laura
Mm,
Love Harden, which is about the opioid epidemic. And if you guys watched Dope Sick, like just know that I tried my whole heart best to watch it and it just like was hurting my whole soul and I wanted to cry and so I had to stop. But like I think reading about it might be a little bit more palatable than seeing like real action uh you know, I don't know. It's really, really heavy, but it's not something that we should not pay attention to.
mm.
So I think that one would be interesting to read. And then Judy Bloom by Mark Oppenheimer. And I loved her and I loved her books growing up. And for a while, not that like uh like kind of recently, they were banned in some schools. So, you
I
know
don't
Judy
know.
Bloom.
I do, but I don't think I ever really read her books.
It was like very much like oh, I just remember it was like it's like puberty books, like
Yeah.
going through puberty. And I think, yeah, it was just, you know, just one of those. Oh, yeah, no,
Interesting.
she did this. Are You There, God, It's Me, Margaret. Remember that movie?
I
That's her.
loved. And we must increase our bust. I remember that book.
I think I'm thinking of Judy Bloom when I'm thinking of this. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, those are two that are on my list. Plus, obviously, the Sherry Frankie one that I mentioned before that I wanted to read as well or listen to.
Yes.
Also, I forgot that I was continuing. Mystery is another one. Obviously, you guys know I love Strange Jelly Diamond. I liked Listen for the Lie. Yellowface is one that's on my list by R.F. Huang.
Hmm.
It's about a white author who steals and publishes the manuscript of a like Chinese American rival, and so it's kind of talks about identity and um I have had this on my shelf for literally 2 years. I think since it came out, it was like everywhere, and I was like, I'm buying this book, and I have not read it. So that's one on my list. And then Little Creatures by Liz Nugent, who wrote Strange Sally Diamond. And this is about like three brothers who go to a funeral and there's like a murder and stuff. So I need to just read other things, you guys.
Yeah. I was gonna say, I feel I'll jump to this section of mine as well, because thriller and mystery I never really gravitate towards, but when I do read it, I love it because it's like
I
a good
know.
palate cleanser. So the two that I have on my list for this category is The Silent Patient, which literally everyone and their
Mm,
mother has read, and I still have yet to read it. And I'm like, this is the year I'm going to do it because I've heard it's so good.
yeah.
And then also Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson, which is what you were talking about recently.
Yeah.
And that's the one where she like gets into what is it? It's like some guy tries to kill her and then doesn't succeed, but terminally
And then they tell her she
injures
has an
her.
aneurysm and 7 days to live, kind of thing.
Yes.
This one won the award for thriller, I believe,
Yes, it
and
sounds
Goodreads. That's how
so
we
good.
discovered it.
Another section or type genre that I would like to read more this year is nonfiction, which I have been kind of
Mm-hmm.
scared off of because that used to be what I would read, and by read I mean read one book a year, you know.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna try and do less like self-helpy businessy books and more just like interesting nonfiction. So the
Yeah.
first one is a self-help book, but I've kind of listened to this one here and there. I have it on audiobook, so I want to finally listen to it. But it's Atomic Habits by James Clear, which
I need to
also
read it too.
everybody's read, but I think this year I'm really trying to get into my like hustle mode, developing a good schedule, things like that. And this one I've liked what I've heard so far, so that's on there. The next book I have is called The Boys of Riverside by Thomas Fuller. And I actually have a physical copy of this because this was one of Amazon's best rated books in 2024. And they sent it to me and
Mm.
it sounds so interesting. Also, if you don't know, where I live in Orange County is very close to Riverside, which is what this book is about. It's about this high school football team of an all deaf like boys school, and they go on to win like the state championship or something like that. But it's an all deaf football team. And it's like the
Oh, no
story of
way.
it's like the story of their team and stuff. I've heard it's amazing. And I think it's cool because it's local, you know. And
Yeah,
then
that's so
last one,
interesting.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Last one in the nonfiction category is called Cultish by Amanda Montell. And it's like the history and science behind cults, which I think is so interesting.
I've heard of that one. I want to read more about cults too.
Right? Every time I see any type of like podcast or documentary about a cult, it's so fascinating to me.
Yeah.
So this one I think is going to be really cool. And then my last category is fantasy, which it's not necessarily branching out for me. However, it's something that I really love, but don't read enough of. Because again, it's
Yeah.
like the books are so long that I get intimidated. So 3 of the ones I have on this year's TBR are, of course, Crescent City 3, because I've been putting it off for so long, but I have to read it this year. I'm convinced. I'm committed. When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. And it's funny because I literally have no idea what this book is about. I've read the synopsis multiple times. I can't figure it out. And so the note that I wrote is something about dragons becoming moons, LOL.
Well, I have it, so maybe I'll read it.
Yeah, so there you go. And then third is I want to continue the Zodiac Academy series, which is like,
Yeah.
it's so dumb. It's basically like Harry Potter, but instead of Harry, it's these like 2 twin human girls who find out that they're like magical or whatever. And I actually really enjoyed the first book. Like terrible writing, terrible storyline, so dumb, but so good. You know what I mean? Like,
But I love Harry, so like
yes. Yes, it's the vibe.
if it's
Also,
like
I
Harry
mean,
Potter, like I will read it all.
I will say I do also want to reread Harry Potter this year, but I just want to be more in my fantasy era and like not be so scared of it because I love fantasy. I love it.
I know. Like this weather is perfect for me reading Two Twisted Crowns. I'm like,
Yes.
this is perfect.
You're in the mist-locked kingdom of Blunder.
Save me. Oh no, Renelle.
Oh no, Renome, I need your help. Oh my god.
Anyway.
So yeah, that's
Yeah,
me.
I'm excited. I'm happy that we were able to get some good picks from either the nominees for the Goodreads awards or like some of the winners because I
Mhm.
feel like I just loved like doing a bit of research when we did that, and now I'm like I want to read all the books, so that's perfect.
No, literally. Well, last
So
up, the last category we have is new releases. I feel like there's a lot of really fun stuff coming out this year that I'm excited about.
Oh my God, there's so many. So obviously you guys know this is not new release, but People Meet on Vacation is coming out as a movie, and I'm just like so excited because I like love my books turning into movies.
Yes.
And Harley Fortune's Every Summer After is turning into a movie, and it's coming out this year. So I'm like so excited. But she also has another book coming out this year, which like good for her. Like that's crazy. One Perfect Storm by Carly Fortune is me talking about diverse authors. She's literally not diverse, but is coming out. So all of these are usually are I think like sequels to some of the series that I've loved and read.
I need
So
to
One
catch up on
Perfect
all her
Storm.
other ones.
I know you do. I don't think this is interconnected though. I think it's like
Oh,
solo dolo.
okay, good.
I think. Um, We're a Bad Idea comes out in March by K.L. Walter,
Your
which
fave
is like my
girl.
favorite YA author. I love her. Now Back to You comes out in Feb by B.K. Borison, which is the sequel to First Time
Oh
Caller.
no, I need to read that too.
And Embrace comes out in August, which is by Bal Cabra, who wrote Collide. She also has, I think, Revolve. Um, and I liked Collide enough, and I haven't read Revolve, but I know she has another one coming out, and I'm gonna just read it and catch up. And like, I'm just so excited. So many good books coming out.
Love. Well, I do also have a little list going. First up, we have a new Abby Jimenez book this year, which I just love. Abby, her new release last year wasn't my favorite ever, so I'm interested to see how she turns it around. This one's called The Night We Met, and I think it is interconnected with the previous one. We also have, if you guys watch Haley Pham's videos, I feel like if you're a book talk girl, you know who she is. She's a YouTube creator who talks a lot about books. She wrote a book called Just Friends that's coming out this year, which I'm very interested to read. I like her videos a lot, but she and I have very different book tastes from what I've noticed.
Yeah.
Like a lot of books that she really loved, I did not like, and vice versa. So I'm interested to see how this is. But
Yeah.
she seems really passionate about it, so very excited for that. I also have a book called The Someday Garden by Ashley Poston, which could be hit or miss because I've read two Ashley Poston
you have
books.
like a muddy relationship with her.
I know. I've read two of her books, one of which I loved, one of which I hated. So
Yeah.
who knows? If you guys have read any of the Dream Harbor series, Laurie Gilmore is coming out with a new book related to that this year. It's called The Daisy Chain Flower Shop. And I will say the cover is really ugly. I'm very disappointed in that. However, I love this series. It's just so
I love it. Are you
cozy.
finished?
I am, yes.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. Because I was going to
Yeah.
say, I don't know that I love the Daisy character.
I mean, I don't really feel like I know that much about her.
Yeah.
You know, I'm
We'll see.
kind of ready for Laurie to give us a new series at this point. I don't know that I need any more books in this one.
Yeah, we'll see.
I'll definitely read it
Also,
though.
you guys, speaking of like how I need my algorithm to just be reset on my Kindle, I read all the Laurie Gilmore books, fine. But now every single book on my Kindle Unlimited rack is like the Old Spice Cafe, the Lavender Latte, Lilac Farm. It's like all of them, it's like similar titles.
Yeah.
And it's like, it just thinks that I want more of that, but I don't.
That's so funny. You
Is there a
just
way to
need to get
reset it?
out of
Let me
your
know.
recommended section.
I know, but then I just need to look up other books and like download them. But I just
Yeah.
wanted to see what was available on Kindle Unlimited.
Yeah, I will say when I downloaded Mommy Milkers, aka the Mary Maid Milking Farm or whatever, Morning Glory
Morning
Milking
Glory.
Farm. Yeah, that ruined my recommended search majorly. So
Ugh, I know. So I'm annoyed.
last one, and now I'm a little bit confused about this. Is K.L. Walter coming out with 2 books next year?
Yeah, she is.
That's crazy. Okay, well, the other one she has is The Summer of Second Chances, and that one comes out in May. So, and this one I think is the sequel to The Summer of Broken Rules, which
Yeah.
we read for book club at one point, and I loved.
You read it solo
Oh
before
my
I
God,
joined your book
yeah,
club.
this was before we officially
Yeah.
launched Last Page Pod. Well, I loved the first one, Summer of Broken Rules, and that's actually the only K.L. Walter book I've read, which I know is offensive to you. Yeah, I know. Crazy.
That's crazy.
Maybe this will be
She's
the
so
year.
good, and her books are so sweet.
And it's an easy read, YA.
Yeah, easy peasy.
Love her.
There's so many good things happening this year. I'm excited to read more. Just read more of everything that isn't necessarily romance, to be
Yes.
honest.
I'm excited to vibe. I feel like this is going to be a great
Catch me
reading
in my
year.
freaking catch me in my monthly wrap ups. And I read another romance.
I know we need to hold each other accountable, guys. In the comments, please let us know, like, in the future, you need to keep
Yeah.
us accountable. Like, where was your diverse
Read
author
me to
this
filth.
month?
If I come up with one single cowboy romance in Q1, you need to just leave me hate
I mean,
comments.
you're allowed to have some, but you just need to offset them with other things, you know? For every one
Yeah,
cowboy
yeah, yeah.
romance, you need like five other books.
Of course, of course, of course.
Yeah. Well, I'm very excited.
Mhm.
Please let us know, you guys, what your reading goals are for 2026, because I would like to get some ideas. Also, what you have on your TBR in general. And if you've heard of any of these books that we're recommending, let us know what you think.
Yeah. Anything that's on my TBR that you have read, like feel free to DM me and just be like, I loved it, or like 3 star. Like I just want to know. I like having an idea. I don't mind spoilers. Like obviously don't ruin the ending for me, but like I just want to know if it's
Yeah.
gonna be a good use of my time.
Well, what a beautiful year we're about to have. I can't wait.
Every day this year has been amazing.
I know.
The best year ever.
Yes. All right, love you guys the most. We will see you next week with a new episode. In the meantime, follow us on Instagram, follow us on TikTok, follow us individually, follow us on Fable, all the things. Subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify. And we love you so much.
We love you. Bye.
Bye.